Man, we got to make more art. We're starting to run out of art. But we're here on the beach, sharing ideas. I noticed this one made a lot of people really turn their neck to read it as it was on the boardwalk because it's a long one, right? This was Yeshua taking a lively stone and then bing, knocking a hammer to it to make sure that that stone can be suitable for constructing, right? So when the hard things was being said, right, and everybody else left, right, he turned to the 12 that was hanging out with him. And he was like, why don't y'all leave too? Everybody else left, right? Because at that point, he's talking about eating his flesh and drinking his blood, right? We're talking about eating his words, right? His words are like bread if you eat it. This is like, I guess, the Starbucks delivery. We're on the boardwalk, so even though it's nighttime, I was just doing the committee meeting, so I'm here later than normal, but the committee meeting is over. And I just wanted to, before I pack this up, put these thoughts on the YouTubes. So Peter, as a lively stone once again, did not let the sentiment of the crowd in this particular moment sway him to not see the great light of the Master, and remembering that it is him who had these words of everlasting life. And since that's what he's seeking after, he felt like he really had nowhere to go. So that's a common feature of this message, is that once you've been kind of taught the overcoming way, and it's been seeded in your heart enough where you even have it as a possibility, right? So now you're realizing you can live above your nature, right? And then that sense of not needing to succumb to a hard and an action of unrighteousness, right? So holiness unto the Lord, as it were, right, becomes a good way to grow into, since that's all you're left with once you know that this is indeed a possibility available for us to come into. So yeah, these are some of the things we were talking about today as we were reminding that the reason Peter knew to stick around and follow this cat through all this, Yeshua, as he followed Yeshua, was because he saw something in Yeshua he didn't see in anybody else. And that was so weighty, what he received in his knowledge of Yeshua, that Yeshua was able to build other men upon the sturdiness, right, of Peter, right? So when it talks about being of a true foundation built by the apostles and prophets, with Christ being the cornerstone, right, the angle upon which it's lined up to, right? The reminder is that our gift in it all is to just obey enough to find ourselves following him, so that in following him, it takes us where we're going, right? Because its destination, if we obey it all the way, is all the way to eternal life. So I say, yeah, where the heck do I got it? Where the heck else is there to go? Where can I go? All right.